Good morning, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your subscriptions as well as your viewership. Okay, so as you guys have been seeing here, I've been posting various special topics on fertility type readings here, and I like to go on and just post another. All right, so with this reading, ladies and gentlemen, this reading is specifically geared for those couples who are trying to have a baby late in life and really wonder what their chances would be because they are to become an older parent here. Okay, collectives, this reading will not resonate for each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the information that you've been seeking. All right, so today what I like to do is go on and just use my after tarot's deck here today. And I'm going to be discussing primarily five specific questions here. The first, ladies and gentlemen, is that I will be addressing whether either of you or both of you are in fact fit and healthy, or perhaps do you need to really change your lifestyle. The second I like to address is, are you both equally committed, ladies and gentlemen, to the realities of really how a baby might even change your lives. Okay. The third, you know, would you be inclined to seek medical advice or intervention if circumstances present itself? Okay. Four, do you really have a good chance, ladies and gentlemen, of having a healthy baby? And fifth, is trying it a now or in fact a never type proposition here. All right, so I'm going to go on and shuffle these cards as indicated here, just to pull out a few cards here, ladies and gentlemen, just to see what your chances might be. Okay, so Spirit, I ask that you guide me to the correct cards here to help older couples here who are contemplating really trying for a baby for the first time. All right. Okay, let's start off by just looking at the cards that fell to the bottom of the deck here. All right. Actually, I've selected several here. We have the Double, the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, as well as the King of Wands here. Seems that you guys have a lot going on here. So this is basically the energy that's coming into the situation. And what I'm seeing here, particularly with the Double here, is that many of you feel restricted and you feel very pessimistic, or you have a pessimistic outlook about your chances here. Some of you might even be feeling guilty, or you're just having doubts, particularly surrounding, I'm getting here, this King of Swords personality. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the devil represents an earth sign. And of course, the King of Swords is an air type sign here. Okay, but this King of Swords energy, it could represent either a male or female, ladies and gentlemen, but I feel that one or both of you appears to be very money hungry. Even perhaps one of you might even be doing, toxic things like drugs, or, just indulging in all type of, various things, unhealthy things that are not good for you. Okay? Or you're just simply making an unhealthy choice. And again, it could be either a male or female here. All right. And then you have this hermit. So this hermit is kind of suggesting that you guys really need to have to make a decision. And making this decision, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to require for you to withdraw from it for just a little while. Okay. With the hermit, it represents an earth sign. Okay. Withdraw a little while about the situation and kind of think about the ramifications this can bring. Both pros as well as the cons. And it seems to be due to your attachment with someone who appears very toxic. Again, as I'm showing you there here. Okay. And, with this hermit, some of you might even need to speak to some type of a counselor, some wise type advisor here who could advise you, you know, before you make a haphazard decision. Okay. Let's look at the other cards that I've identified here. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, as well as the King of Wands here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that once again represents a fire sign here. Okay. And it shows that, it's all about good luck. It's an auspicious turn of events. It's about you hopping on this wheel, and destiny appears to be opening doors for you. Okay. Even a strong chance of you, ladies and gentlemen, even meeting someone new here, because you have this King of Wands that's ending, and it could represent, a fire type sign here. But rest assured that this new person, I feel, is gonna, you know, is someone who is gonna give you hope. I'm getting here with this star. Of course, star represents an air sign, so it could be, you have multiple signs here in your reading here. All right. And this person I'm getting might even be someone younger. Okay. So I feel that this person is certainly is going to be a bit more committed, ambitious, even business oriented, perhaps, than the one that you have. I do feel that some of you may already be with someone who might be in a high position. I'm seeing someone in a high position, might even works for the government or does some type of legal work, or might even work in like as a doctor. I'm kind of getting, but the person to me appears to be very aggressive, aloof, and this person, ladies and gentlemen, tends to bottle up his or her feelings here. Okay, when you're seeing that connection there. All right. So now let's go on and just get into your various questions here. But I do feel that for those of you who have yet to meet this new person, I think that the Leo and the Sagittarius period is going to be very good for you guys. You should see a lot of improvements during that time frame. All right. So let's go on and get right on into your actual reading here and start with question one. Okay. So, are you both fit and healthy, or do you need to change your lifestyle some way? Okay, we have the Magician there. So that represents an air sign. And usually, ladies and gentlemen, this card is a yes card. But due to the cunningness, in the nature of this card, I'm also going to just add a no along with this too. So what I'm feeling is that you are the captain, certainly, of your own ship, and your health seems to be stable here. But I feel that one of you, it seems, you might be having problems or something with some type of prescriptions. But I feel that you're going to certainly find the strength to really find what you need here. So, because again, this card usually accomplishes and gets whatever it is that um, it wants here. Okay. And you do have the power to gain that. So let's look at your second question. Are you both equally committed to the realities of a baby? Really changing your lives here. Okay, we have the Page of Swords there. Okay. So with this card, I feel that this is also a yes card, because this card shows, that your hard work, ladies and gentlemen, is going to certainly eventually pay off, because you see these cards. These cards are unlike the basic tarot cards because it shows you what really happens next here. Okay. It shows, ladies and gentlemen, that, others are going to be very supportive. Okay. It also shows, that they're going to be very helpful. Okay. So I'm getting either someone younger seems to be in your picture, or it could be an estranged ex who resurfaces, or just, someone new or in or existing that you're kind of seeing. But it seems here that, excuse me, you're definitely going to have to make a decision with, these toxic cards up here. So I think that you're going to have to kind of let go of something in order to embrace another person. But your chances, I'm getting, for what I'm seeing here, seems to be very positive at this time here. Okay. So let's look at your third question. Would you be prepared to seek medical advice or intervention if circumstances prove prove necessary? Okay. You have the sun here. So of course this is also a yes card here. And that's represents fire sign. So, you know, this card really brings both success as well as achievement, ladies and gentlemen. And since a lot of you have been, having a ordeal or facing an ordeal in your attempt to get pregnant at such an old age here, this shows a vast improvement. It even shows that some of you might even conceive twins. All right. Let's move on to your fourth question here. Do you actually have a good chance of having a healthy baby? Okay. We have the high priestess here. Okay. The archetype here of intuition, also of motherhood. Okay. It also shows here that, with the high priestess, it connects with water signs. So it shows that, just trust your intuition, ladies and gentlemen, and hope for the best here. And the last question that we're going to examine here is trying it a noun or a never proposition for many of you? You have justice, okay? I feel that with justice, because that it's 11, so 1 plus 1 is 2. I think that the answer here is yes, but I think that a lot of you have been delaying things, or you might delay the process in doing this, and we know why you have to delay, because you have to make a crucial decision about whom you would like to have to conceive this child. So with justice, that connects with air sign, and it kind of shows empowerment. It shows you, ladies and gentlemen, being empowered, and that you will learn to listen to others. And but there is a the key here is to just really find a balance between your professional and personal life here. And the cards are kind of suggesting to you is to contemplate what's really best for you, then again make a rational decision. I think this reading is more so calling you to use your head over your heart here. Okay, so be realistic in what you're doing here, because you're older and you should be a bit more wiser, right? Or a bit wiser, I'm sorry. Okay, so what I like to do here is, because it seems that you do have to make a choice, and you're going to have to a choice between several people here. So let's see, for those of you who do conceive or decide to receive here, let's see here, who will this person be? So out of this bag of 200 letters, I'm going to just share with you the person with whom you should conceive this child. All right. And perhaps that might help you narrow the gap here for those of you who have multiple lovers. So, Spirit, share with me the 20 letters to help collectively identify the person with whom they should conceive this child. Okay. 20 letters, Spirit. All right. We have an S, H, E, U, A, I, Y, okay, T, W, R, F, I. Okay, we have a bonus blank letter, and I'll tell you exactly what to do with that letter at the end of, after pulling all 20. We have an A. We have an E. Okay, that's 15 letters, so we need 5 more, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have an N, an A, an S, an E, and we have a V. All right, I'm going to call these letters back just to make sure that you have them all. Okay, we have a Y. There are 2 I's, 3 E's, a W, an R, 3 A's, a T, F, 2 S's, U, H, N, V, And we have this blank letter here. And basically, with that letter, ladies and gentlemen, you could use that um, blank tablet here to just choose, select whatever letter that you want if it would form a name for you. And this name could represent, it could be the person's nickname, middle name, something that will help you identify who this person might be. Okay. So what I like to do is, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, is just to leave you with an evocative message from Spirit, simply meant just for you here, something that you can focus on. And again, this reading is valid until the end of this year here. So let's see what message Spirit would like me to share with you regarding this situation here. So, Spirit, what message would you like me to share with collectives about this situation that seems to be plaguing many of them? Okay. All right. Here's a postcard. I'm going to read it as it is written here. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value. Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. So, collectives, this is what I have for you. Once again, I hope that this reading has offered you the information that many of you are seeking. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown at watconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your day.